Hey guys, it's me, Vince Downing, from Vincent Media and from some other things now. I just want to talk to you about a few things. Let's get started. So basically, what I want to talk to you about today is having some goals, having a plan, and spreading good karma. Without those things, I don't believe you can succeed. Um, I know, like when in the past, so like if you knew my story, I'm a recovering addict, and I've been to prison 3 times. I used to be in a gang, and I used to carry guns, and the last time I got arrested was for weapons under disability, and I was almost 6 years ago, and I've turned my life around now. I got 3 kids. I'm married. I got a good job, a really good job. I got these startups that I got, Vincent Media, and now I'm looking into another startup, Zen Marketing, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. That's going to have to do with musicians. But one thing I always lacked was goals. Always lacked, and I never had a plan. I always shot from the hip. And I think that some of the problems that I've had with Vincent Media is because of I didn't have any planning. I just kind of, I was excited. I've been a painter, a commercial and residential painter for 20 years. And when COVID hit, I got laid off, and I decided to teach myself something new. So I taught myself how to make websites with Webflow. And as soon as I got good enough, I felt like good enough to make a website. I'm like, okay, yes, let's do this. Let's make some websites and start selling them. And I started doing that, and I didn't have any plan. I just, I just kind of just went out there willy nilly, and it doesn't work. So now I'm going back to the drawing table. So my new agenda is plan, goal, karma. Karma is very important. Um, you have to put out good karma. You have to. It's important. Whether people realize it or not, what you put out into the atmosphere, what you put out into the world comes back to you. Whether it comes back to you or not and stays inside you and eats you up, whether it's good or bad. If it's good, it builds you up. If it's bad, it eats you up. And I found that since I've been in recovery. I stop and I take time throughout my day, and more so when I like to, uh, stop and really take time and just be with myself and be with my spirit and just breathe and feel the energy around me. That's what I like to do. Here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Perfect example.
Lean like a bitch, chop on my hip, I got a beam in
This is
that
exactly what I'm talking about.
Your team in that bitch. Things ain't really what they seem in that bitch. Me and baby getting busy on like every beat.
I'm trying to help my sister out. She just got this job as a GM. She's been a server for 20 years. Raised my niece on a server's wage, right? Just got this job as a GM. She's so excited. I'm so proud of her. My family's proud of her. She's so proud of herself. She has slaved for 20 years on a server's wage. And she made great money. I'm talking about Friday nights making $500-$600, $1,000 on one night. Okay. I mean, she made great money as a server. So I put a post on Reddit. She's trying to hire servers, right? And she's having a hard time because nobody wants to show up for the interviews. So I put on Reddit trying to find people to come and do interviews for her. My sister is GM for a new restaurant, and I put on there that she's looking for servers. This guy gets on here and starts throwing a fit about how $4.40 an hour is nothing, and that my sister is just passing the buck, and that blah 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 about how it's a scam and that it's a pyramid scheme and yada 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 yada. I said it's a fast-paced restaurant. You have the potential to make $1,200 a week, which is true. If you want to make money, you got to work for it. This guy gets on here and starts calling it a scam, pass the buck from the employee to the employer, worry about getting bad tables and don't tip, or a bunch of anti-mask Karens raising a stink. Freaking White Castle pays $15 an hour. If your sister's restaurant is that busy, then surely they can match fast food joint. I said, everyone has something negative to say about something they have no experience in. Instead of putting others down, lift each other up. This is what's wrong with the world. Why? If this guy had nothing nice to say, why did he have to say anything at all? I don't get it. I'm asking you. I'm reaching out to you. Please be kind. If you have something to say, a suggestion for somebody, instead of writing stuff like this, say, hey, maybe you could do this to try to find people to come in. Give me a suggestion to help me instead of doing this. Please. If you don't like my video, say, hey, Vince, I think if you did this, you might get more views with your videos. And I'll take that suggestion and I'll run with it. Instead of saying, oh, your quality's not good enough, or, I hate the music that you're playing, or, just whatever. Lift each other up. I'm going to lift you up. That's what I'm saying. Karma. This guy has no good karma. And that's funny because Reddit is all based on karma. That's what's funny about it. It's all based on good karma. So let's get back to what we were talking about. Plans. I'm making a plan with you right now. My plan is right now that within 3 months, my marketing business, which is Zen Marketing, will be up and running. Do this with me. Come on, get your paper out, get your pen out, and do this with me. What's your plan for today? What do you plan for the next 3 months? What's your plan for the next 3 months? That's my plan. So in the next 3 months, my marketing firm, Zen Marketing, will be up and running completely. I'll have the plan for it, I'll have the goals for it, and I'll be spreading good karma. My goal is to have 1 musician signed. My karma is that I'll help 1 musician. So that's my plan, my goal, and my karma for the next 3 months. Anyways, I don't mean to get on here and just rant, but that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what we just did. It's important to have plans. It's important to have goals. I don't know. I just thought it was important because, like I said, when I was using, I didn't have plans. I didn't have goals. I just lived day by day. It was a very dark place. I just every day woke up wanting to die. Thought about who I could rob to get what I needed for the day. And then eventually, I did a lot of bad things. I robbed banks. Did a lot of bad things that I'm not proud of today. And I'm a completely different person. Like, if you know me now, you probably wouldn't even think that I could be capable of the things that I used to do. But I hope you like my video. Just maybe in the next video we'll talk a little bit about my past, just so you can get to know me a little better. Alright, with that, I'll sign off. Thanks for listening. I hope you like my videos. If you do have any suggestions, please tell me, because I want to get better at making videos. I enjoy doing it, and I want more views. So if I can get better at it and get more views, then give me a hand, please. By all means, give me a hand. Thank you. Have a good night.